Welcome to your daily focus for August the 25th, 2022. So we have the Sun and Pluto talking today, and that's kind of giving us an edge. We'll get back to that. And Mercury enters Libra later on tonight, but we'll probably feel the effects of it throughout the day. Let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We have the 25 energy today, and the 25 energy is all about success after great difficulty. So where you have been pushing and pushing and pushing and you just don't seem to make any headway, or you're not gaining any footage, now's the time when you reap the rewards. And you know, we're getting towards the end of the full moon before we go into the new moon energy. So we should be seeing some outcomes right now in our lives of where we have tried to change, let go, complete, heal from. 2 plus 5 is a 7. Definitely about relationships, but it is about standing in your own truth. Not giving a part of yourself away, your power, your energy, your resources, your time, but standing in your own truth. Compromising so that it's a good compromise for both parties. It's a win-win. It's not like you give up something in order to make that compromise work, in order to keep the harmony. If we look at the numerology of the day, it is a 21. Beautiful new moon, old moon, full moon. I don't edit. I just prove I'm human every so often. 21 energy is about tying up those loose ends, that there's a whole new world waiting for you. The world is the last card of the major arcana, and then we go back to the Fool, the 0, the beginning again. So we are just at the very end of things, putting closure on things, tying up those loose ends. 2 plus 1 is a 3, so that we will be able to plant the seeds of our tomorrow and have them flourish. Sun is in Virgo, Moon is in Leo. Now, the Sun and Pluto are getting along today, and we get this edge, or we get this advantage. We have this willingness to challenge ourselves. And it could lead to some great problem solving. It could lead through some kind of new design that you come up with, maybe you're redecorating, or a new design of who you will become, or a new design of what your career looks like, or what your stature in the community looks like, what your home and family looks like. And then we have Mercury entering Libra. Now, it's there for an extended stay, so there is a retrograde happening. So more than likely, some of this transit you will relive and relive. Okay? So just to give you a fair warning on that. So you might want to journal right now, especially of conversations, thoughts, communications, emails, texts, that face-to-face you had the other day, because you may be revisiting as time goes on, and then revisiting again. And when you write it down, you can actually see the patterns where you wouldn't ever have put it together any other way. So Mercury in Libra, what does that mean for us? Well, we are friendlier, we are much more diplomatic, and we're pretty easygoing. So the challenge of Mercury in Libra is that we become too nice. We let people take advantage of us. We give too much of ourselves away, or in one way or another, time, energy, resources, our power. We see the beauty of compromise, but we also see everybody else's opinions. We take everything in, and it's really hard for Mercury to actually have a clear and concise direction in what is being said to them and where they want to go. My son went on vacation halfway across the world and brought home a tender little cough for me to enjoy. Wasn't he sweet? So But I'm doing all the right stuff and I'm feeling fine. It's just a little cough. And so I don't know. Maybe one of the 4 airports he was in. I don't know. So at least he didn't bring anything worse than a little cough home. So we're good. We're good to go here. Okay. What's our card? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is the yes card. This is about understanding what you want. So remember, we have that edge to where we can challenge ourselves. So really, this is the time to challenge ourselves into motivating us to go towards our yes, the best life for you possible. And what are your goals and what are your dreams and what is your aspirations right now? Because it would be in that area. So it's about pushing yourself and gaining the focus. Now you may do it, you know, there's partnership here. So either that is you're forming a partnership, or it could be that you have the support of others in what you're doing. 3 of Swords. Yuck. Well, I'm not starting the video over. We're stuck with the 3 of Swords as our first card. Don't we get it quite often this year? My goodness. This is about the 3rd or 4th time in as many months, I would think. It was coming up for a while, and here it is again. So it's about healing. It's about letting that light flow through you. That yeah, it hurts. There's tears, there's aches, there's pains, there's sorrow, there's sadness, there's chaos that you went through, arguments that you had to endure, fights that you had to step forward into. And it's time to heal. It's time to restore yourself. It's time to rejuvenate yourself. So that takes priority today over anything else. If you are trying to heal from something, definitely give it your attention. Definitely give yourself. You must deserve and are worthy of 10 minutes of your own personal time to just go within and heal a little bit, to let it go, to release the stress, to leave the pain in the yesterday as you go and search for tomorrow. Okay, so healing, rejuvenation, releasing toxic energies or toxic behaviors even that are really hurting you. And maybe it really hurts to let it go. Maybe it's, you go into withdrawal because of it. And you can go into withdrawal just about for anything, okay? If you are a little bit of a cookie monster and all of a sudden you can't have cookies, you start to twitch. So don't belittle it because it was only cookies. It was cookies. It was hard for you because you love cookies. So be a little kinder to you. Pamper you. Take care of you. Surround yourself with comfort and beauty and happiness and joy. And allow that negative to simply disperse, become nothing. You see, the sky is opening up there, right? There is light coming down for you to embrace, for you to allow God, your angels, your spirit guides to come down and allow you to help heal you and ask them for their help. They'll show up. Absolutely they will. The Hermit. The Hermit's right in the middle here. The Hermit is about understanding our here and now. And I'm going to say it again, and you guys aren't going to like me for it, but it's also about being truthful about the here and now. It's about taking the blinders off and seeing the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's about admitting that even though I'm okay comfortably with my finances, if I really looked at my financial statement, nobody would want to invest in me. So it's understanding that. So I better get my act in gear. And then you can start going forward with an energy, with a supporting energy. Absolutely. So this is the Hermit. The Hermit is finding out where you are in some part of your life, in all parts of your life. And then how do I go forward from here with this truth? Okay, and the 7 energy today, being true to yourself. So don't lie to you, okay? Wow, you can really hurt yourself when you lie to you. Like, well, at least he apologizes after he hits me. Nobody deserves even one hit. I don't care if you're male, female, in between. I don't care. There's never, ever, ever, ever a good enough reason to lash out like that to somebody. So it's not okay. So take those blinders off and see the ugly, okay? Get into it for a minute. Okay, it's not going to go away if you ignore it. So get into it and understand it. Because once you look at it, you can make a plan. And that's exactly what the Hermit is. The Hermit is now we're making a plan to go forward because we were truthful with ourselves. And that, in essence, will motivate us to actually follow through, to not procrastinate, to get out there and do what we have to do in order to change our reality. Bringing in a new truth. And then the Empress. Oh, I love the Empress. One of our highest diplomats in the deck, so I can see why she's here today. Because we all became a little bit more diplomatic, a little bit more friendly. And that is the Empress. She is one of our highest diplomats. She's also one of our highest intuitives. So it's your mind and your heart work together as one. Your emotion and your thoughts work together as one. So utilize them, cement them together and utilize them. And that's so that you're not making decisions, way far. It's just logical, and it's all logical, and that's all. If I don't have proof and I can't see it, touch it, feel it, forget it. I just love the idea. I'm all in. So you want to bring them both together so you have a little bit of your heart, your emotion involved in the process of the decision making, but also the intellect, the logical comes in as well and cements together, and you make these clear and decisive decisions going forward. Absolutely. Now the Empress is here to ask you, what seeds do you want to plant in the new moon? New moon is days away. So get into, if you want a rose, okay, a rose bush. I know you wouldn't use a seed, but let's go to tomato then. Let's use seeds. So, what seed? A tomato plant? What kind of tomato? Do you want them big and huge, or do you want a whole bunch of those little round ones, or do you want green tomatoes, or what kind of tomato? Those big beefsteak ones, or those Roma kind of ones that make more of a paste? We have to be very decisive with what kind of seeds we're planting to ensure the optimum path forward, the optimum success, the optimum life for ourselves. So the Empress is about creation. The Empress is about birthing something. So what do you want to birth? What do you want to create? What do you want to invent? So we're kind of being given food for thought here. As we go forward, what is it that we truly want to do? And that might just take us right back to, then I have to let go of this. I have to complete this. I have to move away from that. Okay, let's get a mantra card. So we do have some very beautiful energy today. The best energy is that our voice, we can have those talks. If we've been having a difficult time conversing with somebody, it'll be much easier going forward. We'll choose our words. There'll be compassion within our words. We won't be ultimating to people. We'll be compromising, and look at the compromises that we can make. So, but don't be too nice. Don't give a part of yourself away unless you're okay with that. Who did we get? The dragonfly. Dragonfly flew out, so no pun intended. Live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest. That's all we really want to do. And the Sun and Pluto getting along today in the sky, we're going to want to live life to the fullest. We are going to raise that bar on ourselves. We have this willingness to just challenge ourselves to say, you know what, I'm going for it. I'm not stopping. I'm not looking back. I'm just going for it. When I get there, I'll know it. The dragonfly. Live life to the fullest. Okay, so the dragonfly lives near water and represents the ability to be emotionally strong and flexible. It's one of the only creatures that can fly up, down, sideways, and backwards. Living your truest life is a responsibility. It's a responsibility. You're going to kind of feel that kind of energy. You're going to kind of want to go towards meeting your responsibilities. Oh, I have a sneeze or something coming on. I just know it. Oh, I love my son. I love my son. I love my son. Do not let it be Living your truest life is a responsibility. Do not let it be trivialized by living superficially. The dragonfly is a symbol of knowing who you are and what you want. The dragonfly is a symbol of knowing who you are and what you want. Make informed decisions and live life to the fullest without regrets. The mantra is, I'm emotionally strong and live my life without regrets. And really, today is kind of a setup day for just that whole intention. So, really, the dragonfly. Okay, let's get an animal here. See who else joins us today. And we have the frog, prosperity. Look at these guys hanging out. Aren't they cute? Okay. Come on. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Come on. Get a little clearer for me. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Yeah, we're kind of this is a setup day for it, guys. This is a setup day to really look forward and say, you know, what if I just pushed myself a little bit? What if I, instead of giving it 15 minutes a day, I'm going to give it a half an hour a day? What would happen if I doubled my time just by doing that? What could I put into that in order to grow it, in order to dream it bigger? In order to make it my reality going forward. So the frog says, let go of the past, embrace the change. That was the very first card. Letting go, letting go, letting go of the past. And it may be hard, but it is necessary. The frog says so. Opportunities are close at hand. Is that the bottom card? Yeah, opportunities and the 21 energy. We were talking about that as opportunities very close. We are on our way towards it. Hop into this new day with joy. So wake up feeling refreshed, alive, even if you write it down on a piece of paper. And then this is what I'm going to say when I first wake up, and you pick it up and go, today is going to be a great day. But maybe you should do it like 5 times and try and put a little bit more emotion into it, or just once, but really emotional. Like, today is going to be a great day. And just embrace the energy and bring it into you. Okay, so you're already charged for the day. That was the first day in the 21 days of manifestation. Was you had a video that you had to watch every single day, and it was just one to say, I'm alive and I'm wonderful and I'm ready to go. And just getting yourself into that state, into that mindset. Because if you start your day like, it's going to be a beautiful day. It's not going to be a beautiful day for you. Because they don't hear the words, they hear the energy, and we're like this. So raise it up. Get excited. Even if you're not excited, get excited. Build that energy. Because they'll hear that energy. And they'll want to bring in things that meet your energy level. So build it big. Abundance and good fortune await you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you. I do.